She's just not making big gameplay moves. Also, she's on the list, and she hasn't proven that it's not her.
I'm really nervous because I have no idea what's going to be said, and I'm worried about the next clue because it could put a target on my back.
Trophy room, isn't it lovely by candlelight? Because of your hard work, you will receive a clue that will help you smoke out the millionaire. However, only one of you will receive it. You all must decide who that person is now.
I'm thinking this.
I mean, do you guys want to guess one vote?
I know I'm not going to be the person chosen for that advantage because I'm one of those people who could be the millionaire. But I at least believe Chris would be honest with the information this early on in the game. As long as it's not Warren. I think Chris for this one.
I'm okay taking it. Guys, this is not the end game yet. We're still in the early days. Like, I can't violate the trust just yet.
I'm trying to act as normal as possible because I don't want to draw suspicion to myself that doesn't need to be there.
First experience.
Okay.
Trust it. Right?
I trust you.
Okay.
Have you made a choice on who you would like to receive the clue?
Yes.
Chris. Okay. So thank you, and could the rest of you please leave? Chris. They clearly all trust you.
They do. They do, and I take that very seriously.
Who do you think it is?
I have a hunch.
Are you guys done?
We're looking at somebody who's likely to cover up sinister means with a smile. If I was the millionaire, I'd be nice, I'd be smiling, I'd be friendly with everybody, and I would be holding a knife in my back pocket. So, I think it's Lauren.
You think it's Lauren?
I think she's the person people would least suspect.
Okay. So, here is the clue about the millionaire. The millionaire was working on their secret agenda at yesterday's breakfast with all of you there. And it was a smash hit.
Okay.
And that's for you to share or keep secret as you desire. Happy hunting.
Thank you. I'm going back and I'm sharing the clue, word for word, with everyone present, and we'll see how that works out for me.
Good luck.
Hopefully I'll be able to see if people's tells or changes in behavior. Alright, so I'm just gonna get right into it. The clue is that the millionaire was working on their secret mission yesterday during breakfast. With everybody present, and it was a smash hit. That's the clue.
Everybody.
What do we do?
That's the clue.
It was a smash hit.
That's the clue.
What about music?
I would smash hit music. That makes sense to me.
In my mind, it is so clearly me. If any one of the people that I said these to remembers, I'm toast.
It could just be mentioning an album title. It could be anything.
When I hear smash, the first thing I think of is like a noise. Like, did anyone make one
You
smash?
don't feel anything. You want to rock your glass.
So I'll tell you where my head was at was what people were eating for breakfast and what they were drinking. If smash is in a type of food, something like that.
Smashing your avocado.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, so one idea that I had was why don't we sit where we sat yesterday during breakfast right now and just try to like get in the headspace of who you were talking to. Corey,
I was sitting there.
I was here, and Corey was over here. What did I say? I think I was on that side.
where was I? Here?
Zion, here.
Really?
Somebody on this side. Nah, say, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. Your memory is freaking impeccable, but you can't remember where you were sitting yesterday. It's just not making sense.
Listen, it's because on. In the morning when I came back, I was in the mood.
So what does that have to do with
No,
the?
I'm saying that's why I wasn't paying attention at breakfast.
So I'm just trying to. For me, it's just like, okay, you remember all of these things, but you can't remember when you're sitting at
No, I
breakfast.
understand that it looks suspicious. I wish I remember. I'm so sorry.
I need a minute, because I'm not for the.
I'm not being emotional.
I'm not saying you're being emotional. It's just. I need a minute.
Oh, I should remember because I was gonna remember all that stuff.
Guys, I'm not gonna ask stress.
Nah. You playing in my face right now. You're confronted and you just burst out in tears? Wait a minute. Something ain't right. And especially if I think Young is the millionaire.
Can't do that.
It's coming across as being super manipulative, right? And it distracts away from what the goal is.
Yeah.
It can be that. Can we agree that it might be that as well?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's a fair.
That's it. That's it. So, y'all be well, man.
I'm really annoyed that I can't stop crying. What he said wasn't even that bad. And I'm really scared that it will make people feel suspicious of me. Sorry for crying.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I know this was a bit dramatic, but I think we need to focus on the clue.
I don't want it to be manipulative.
I'm relieved that this is derailing the conversation about this clue. I just want this day to be over, and I want to wake up tomorrow knowing that I don't have $1 million.
You're right. So smash it. Convenience.
It's not reason. It's not reason.
Coming into tonight's elimination, I'm using deductive reasoning like I have from the second that I came into the house. And that leaves one person. Lauren is my top suspect for the millionaire right now.
This feels horrible, but in order to survive this one last round of elimination, I know I have to vote for Seon because nobody else has enough suspicion unless there's something else going on that I'm unaware of.
It would suck to point the finger at Lauren, but if someone sends an accusation my way, I will do what I have to stay in the game. Anyone that is not me is a good thing.
I don't know what the clue means, but I'm leaning towards Phil right now. At lunch, like, why did he react so much? Is he the millionaire as like he's been putting up a front this whole time and it's finally cracking?
I'm confident that the millionaire is Seon. So I need to point out her inconsistency and hopefully take the heat off of me.
Everybody's playing this nice, but playing nice all the time is not going to cut it. At the end of the day, we are individuals here for $1 million. We're not a team. This dinner is going to be extra spicy.
Welcome to dinner. It's the last chance to pinpoint who you think is the millionaire. And right or wrong, somebody at the end of this dinner is going home. Chef has prepared a delicious meal for all of us. But while we eat, you all must have a discussion.
All right, guys. I'm looking at you, Phil. Dude, lunch was kind of out of character for you. You got wild up, man. That was odd for you. You know, because you're always super calm, collected for the most part.
Yeah, I sit and observe, I sit and watch until it gets to the point where I can't bite my tongue anymore.
It was just 0 to 100 quick.
But for me, just logically speaking, that response from Seon, from that question of how is your memory good for all of these things that are much more complex. And we're talking about just where were you seated for breakfast?
It really frustrated me because I wanted to be able to respond to you in a very logical way. But once I started crying, I started being so frustrated at myself for crying, and it made it worse.
But that doesn't mean you're not the millionaire.
We're talking about facts here. She could name every single animal on here. She knew all of our names in the first 30 seconds.
Because she was focused on that. She
Correct.
was not focused on where she was sitting.
How do you not know where you sat?
It's this way here. I'm just gonna put the cards on the table. So this is my theory. In the trophy room, if you're the millionaire, get people that's already in there to put themselves in the box.
Nobody said their own name.
No.
Naming each other, an agenda of getting people to name other people in that room.
And as many people that you can get in, that's how many extra votes you get. And so it's you, it's Corey, and it's Lauren. And so that's three. That's 3 votes. And it was Say Young's idea.
Here's the thing, me saying let's put in the names of the people we trust, you guys clearly think that it's a sound strategy because all of our discussions afterwards have been based on that strategy. So it feels like I'm being punished for coming up with something good for finding the millionaire, and then you're telling me that that makes me look like the millionaire.
Take a deep breath.
The only reason it's really upsetting for me is because I'm the only one that knows I'm not the millionaire.
So I'm assuming you think it's me. Is that?
I actually
Oh, no,
think
okay.
She doesn't ever propose theories or strategies. And that's good because it makes you not look like a player, manipulator,
I'm not.
whatever. Right? Yeah. She is social. She is friendly with everyone. She's able to go from group discussion to group discussion with ease. And she's moved around a lot more.
Yeah. I think back at breakfast, and all I could think about is like Lauren left my side. She was just going to listen to another conversation. Everyone does things that they don't even realize could be a clue. It's just so hard.
I came into this dinner prepared to vote for Lauren.
You got the information today. What did you do with the information?
I repeated it to the group word for word.
So what do you think that meant? It was a smash hit.
That's a great question. I don't think that it proved much to the group. I think we're still trying to piece it together.
Actually, at breakfast, there might have been maybe like a blurting out of like a song lyric. There was a one-line blurt. I don't remember who it came from. It's just coming up in my spirit.
I know what you're talking about, and I can't place who it was or what the phrase was.
Just a one-line.
It was,
Some.
yeah.
Food's almost ready, food's almost ready. Don't stop believing, it's almost ready.
I feel like at one point it was maybe a one-liner. So it just, and that's it.
My gut is telling me that Lauren.
I'm so taken aback. Like,
Welcome to the club, though.
I'm thinking it's Sam. That is based off of odd behavior and what I'm hearing now.
Okay. Well, everybody, it is time to vote. Vote for who you suspect is the millionaire. And right or wrong, the person with the most votes will be sent home.
I hate this dinner. I'm looking somebody that I do consider a friend right in the eyes and having to convince myself and other people that voting for her makes sense. I'm feeling the pressure of this thing shifting. I might not make it through this elimination.
Phil's point about triple votes, like that is very sound observation and logic. I can't even refute it other than like that wasn't it because I'm not the millionaire. So I'm just gonna hope that people see it's Lauren.
Merci beaucoup. It's time to reveal who you think is the millionaire. You have chosen Se Young as the millionaire. Se Young, We know you're going home, but the burning question is, are you the millionaire?
Has to be. Gotta be kidding me.
Say I do apologize, but your time here at the Stag has come to an end.
At least I get to go home and watch Bridgerton because I was not allowed to watch it. Come on, you'll catch whoever it is next round. I believe in you guys.
Miss you.
I thought that was clear as day.
It's so painful for me to actually say the words I'm going home today. Throwing out so many theories and strategies, of course that was gonna make me look suspicious. But I am not suspicious. I am just weird and emotional.
I feel so sad.
Being the millionaire was literally eating me from the inside out.
And so I am relieved. I survived this elimination and I feel like I'm breathing again.
You're not very good at this game. You've chosen the millionaire incorrectly, which means the $1 million is still theirs, correct?
Correct.
Incorrect. Earlier, the millionaire completed their secret agenda to win a very special reward. The millionaire was concerned that you all might be onto them. They chose to let the $1 million be randomly reassigned to one of your boxes tomorrow morning.
This is unbelievable.
They will not be able to receive it again this time, but they're making a bet that they will get the money back later in the game. We have a new millionaire in our midst as of tomorrow morning.
Don't put it in my box.
Good night and good luck.
The agent of chaos. Here he goes. Oh, wow.
How's it like? Dessert shake here.
This game has made me question myself and everything and everybody, and I'm looking around and I'm about to start playing this act all over again of pretending I don't have information. I hate lying and I don't think I can do it anymore. If I keep the lies going at this point, that'll break.
Well, what a night. Yeah. There's a really good liar around here.
I can't play the game like I've had to play the game anymore. I can't play the game like I've had to play the game anymore. I'm incredibly relieved to be free from being the millionaire and doing this because I can at least say I played an honest game from the moment I could. I'm just gonna come out with it because I'm sick of lying. It was me.
Oh, I told you guys.
I've been calling things, I've been saying things. It's like this little mouse is in the corner. I feel vindicated. Finally.
It was so hard, and I hated it. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Squeeze it. Because I can't do it anymore. The show is not my at all. Things I said were genuine, and the person I am is genuine.
But you guys do realize we can be genuine and play the game, right?
Which I did.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying my pear and whipped cream, and Lauren is sharing this news about how she was the millionaire and it was so hard for her and all these things, and I'm kind of irritated. I don't have tears. I don't have sympathy for her. You've been lying.
Well, right now is the only time there's not a millionaire here right now.
I do have to brag a little bit. I pulled some fast ones on you.
Can you tell us? What was the smash hit?
I had to name 5 song titles. I was given the option of either canceling out 3 votes or moving the money.
You knew it was a song.
So wait, what was the first one? I'm learning a thing or two. I'm not going to tell you everything I did. Like, I'm learning. I can't tell all of it because I'm like, I want an advantage. I know what it looks like. Okay, I'm taking pride in the fact that I lied up to a lot of you, but I also just gave you valuable information.
Lauren, you just lied to us straight to our faces for days now. So I'm eerie of her.
I'm not gonna be playing just the nicey nice part right now. For me and my strategy, Lauren put a target on her back. She has an advantage compared to everybody else right now. She has to go home.
So are we cool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, guests. Your breakfast awaits you in the chandelier room.
This looks good. Yes.
Enjoy your breakfast while the staff delivers your boxes and the new person chosen at random becomes the millionaire.
Good morning, guys.
Look how cute this is out here.
Good morning,
Good
guys.
morning,
everyone.
How'd everyone sleep?
I said good because there was no millionaire right now, so I had to worry too much, but also bad because the money's going to someone new.
I mean, in a lot of ways, the game is sort of in the same place that it was when we got here, but all it cost was Harry and Seon's position in the house.
But I do think that what I was observing as a millionaire is that some ideas steamroll or take precedence.
Yes.
And what I was noticing was the people that were taking into account a lot of different opinions. You were right. It's just important that we keep that perspective moving forward because every single person has eyes and ears and they're catching things.
I feel terrible that I didn't speak up for Seong, but that ship was going down and there was nothing I could do because I knew who it was and no one listened. At this point, I trust Lydia, I trust Kyle, and I trust Kara, and that's who I want to be hunting with.
Oh, good morning.
Oh boy. Good morning. Just what we wanted to see.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Did anybody own up to being the millionaire?
Lauren,
Lauren!
I waited till you were gone. I needed my moment.
Oh, we missed it.
How do you feel about Lauren lying to you for these past few days?
I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm gonna be really honest on this. No. In my mind, you are a very dangerous player right now. You know the advantages the millionaire gets. You did complete a mission that you don't feel comfortable sharing, which is totally fine. I respect that. But now we're starting from scratch, trying to refine a brand new person while keeping a dangerous player in the game.
It's not at all surprising you say that because you know that you and I have no connection. I see Sydney types a lot, and she triggers and threatens me. But the people that are the loudest are not necessarily the smartest. I'm not going to be afraid of you.
This is a game of intuition, deceit, and observation. And now you understand how many layers have been played in our devilish game. Please now head to your rooms to find out which one of you is the new millionaire. I congratulate all of you in advance.
The goal ain't to have a million on some random day. The goal is to have a million on the last day, the last moment, because it's too early right now.
So get this over with. I don't want to be the millionaire at this point in the game. It's too long to keep up the lie.
Alright, here we go. Up until this point, I've been on the fence, like, I think it might be better to not have the money right now. But, seeing how much power the millionaire actually has, I almost kind of thinking I want the money right now.
Damn. Who did I do dirty in the afterlife for this to be given to me now? I wanted it at the end, the only time that it really matters.
Hello?
Peter, man of the hour, tiny millionaire.
How does it feel to be this close to that many unmarked bills?
It's nerve-wracking. It's cute to look at. Ultimately, I'd rather have it on the last day than now.
When you leave this room, everyone will be hunting you. But you'll also have a chance to gain power by completing a secret agenda. If you're able to get 3 people to say no to the question, do you believe me? You cancel out 3 votes. If you fail, you will start with 1 vote against you at the elimination dinner. What do you think?
The strategy is who would I engage with in that manner while still not drawing suspicion.
Want to practice with me?
No. No, I'm in the moment. You gotta feel it. I gotta feel it. So, yeah. The skill set of me being a professor and a therapist is to observe, to listen. So I'm gonna be looking out for what happens to me for me to attempt that agenda.
Good luck.
You millionaire. For me not to appear suspicious, I need to continue to behave how I've been.
I did what needed to be done, and now I get to be actually using what I think is my better skill set, catching the millionaire.
Hey, I smell calories. I'm pondering different ways to complete that agenda. I want it to be as authentic as possible. This will make me feel a whole lot better. I need this for me.
Don't mind if I do.
I don't think I've ever had a fancy lunch overlooking the lake.
I don't know what you got. I didn't even have shit in my body.
I haven't eaten either.
I was empty.
Well, you asked the question.
I didn't even know how to act.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted something. I got nothing.
I remember the feeling of opening the box with $1 million in there. You can't hide that fear. And I hone right in on Sydney because I noticed that Sydney hasn't said anything. She's doing a lot more watching. Noted. And my gut's telling me just keep watching.
I still need, what was your advantage for the first challenge?
I'm trying to decide if I want to share everything. What's the point of all that work? Like, if I don't have something out of it.
What's the point of not sharing?
She has a game to play too.
Yeah, it's her game.
Lauren is a very dangerous player.
Instead of dangerous, I don't think that I am.
You're smart.
I'm
But what's
I have a lot of intel for sure.
But what's the advantage of not sharing it when it's in the past right now?
She might need it for herself later.
Correct. I get the right to say, yeah, I'm going to share this or I'm going to share that.
And some bickering back and forth. Hey, y'all bicker all y'all want. I just sit and watch. As long as it makes me a millionaire another second, another minute.
You feeling better?
Yeah, you know, like, say I'm get heavy, man. Like the tears for me. You know, like that's like I don't want anybody crying.
I hate seeing
as a
people hurt.
result of me. I had dreams about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Phil just really went after Say Young. He was really passionate about getting her out. And then at lunch today, there was a noticeable difference in him. He seems to be more observant. And I feel like that's because he got the $1 million in his box. So I have to keep my eyes open.
That's a good one. $5, I hit the buoy.
I'll give you $1 million.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Guests, I have an exotic activity waiting for you outside. Do come join me.
Hey, those are expensive stag resort rocks that you're throwing into the lake there.
People are watching everything, so it just didn't make sense for me to do this agenda yet. That would have just brought more heat onto me. But now I gotta keep a watchful eye for my chance to get this done.
Oh my god. Oh no. I'm gonna be eating something.
Right. Any seat, guys. And no touching anything until Peter arrives.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna do whatever you tell me to do. I want to go to that trophy room.
Someone's getting caught. I'm here for these challenges. I'm here to get into the trophy room. I need that piece of info on the millionaire now.
Guests,
Hello, Peter.
here. To find a millionaire and claim the money for yourselves, you must be able to do things you don't want to do while problem solving under pressure. We will have some extra guests at the table today, but there aren't any extra chairs. That's because they're already at the table.
Jesus Christ.
You have been split up into 2 teams of 5, based on who you sat next to on one side of the table. Chris, Cara, Sam, Lydia, and Jamie, your team A. Corey, Kyle, Lauren, Philip, and Sydney, your team B. I think it's time to say hello to our new friends.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That is a brown North rat.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
A hissing cockroach.
Yeah.
A Pac-Man frog. An African hedgehog.
The hedgehog's got to keep on it.
Oh, he's adorable.
He is cute.
And a Bali python.
I am irrationally, deathly afraid of snakes. And I know I have to go touch this snake to get into the trophy room.
All right, we can do this.
Girl,
No.
you are so tough. You can do it.
Sydney's losing her gosh darn mind. It's a little ironic she's so afraid of snakes. She could be a snake.
Do not worry, they won't be joining us for long. So you must, as a team, pick up your creatures and carry them to the exotics display, where there are 5 terrariums, 1 for each creature. You will place the creature by hand into its correct terrarium, labeled with its name in the form of a pictogram you must solve. Here is an example of a pictogram.
March.
Correct. Excellent. Now, for each creature placed in its correctly labeled terrarium, you will receive 1 point. A tie means the fastest team wins. The clock will begin at the exotics display area after I say go. Okay, Team A will go first.
Okay. Let's go.
I'm very eager to get in that trophy room because I think Phil is the millionaire right now. I am a very quiet person, but maybe if I had the opportunity, I could maybe put a target on him.
Team A, it's time to safely put away your creatures. Go.
So we're meeting you. Here, let's stay here. Let's stay here. Okay. Good job. Okay. That's north.
Right.
North rat. This is the brown north rat. Okay, so that's me. And the pictograms, that's my part of the challenge. I'm gonna absolutely destroy that part. I'm thinking we'll do it as fast as possible. I want to win this one because I need to get back into the trophy room. We're basically starting the game over. And the person who gets that piece of information is gonna have the upper hand regardless of how you look at it.
It's take, walk,
Frog. So African frog.
All right. This is the kissing. This is the hissing. This is a hissing cockroach, guys. Guys, we got him. And this one's
Dancing.
This is python. This is a python right here. Okay. This is the rat right here. Okay?
What one's mine?
The hissing cockroach. You're on the
This
third one
one.
right here. You're there.
My skin is crawling. It is so big, but I have to do this.
You got this, girl.
We got
You
one
got
of
this,
them.
baby.
One at a time.
Good job.
One at a time.
Good job. Next.
All right. You're right. You're the first guy right here.
First one.
You guys are doing a perfect way.
Good job.
Okay. Good. Okay.
You want to clear the way. I gotta get this. Oh, he want to hop out.
Wait, no,
What is this one, right?
No, that's mine. That's mine.
Is it a little annoying? We mix up the boxes in terms of bringing them to the wrong one. Yes, it is. I just hope it doesn't cost us.
I'm grabbing my python.
Do it. Do it. Here.
Oh,
I'll get him. Go.
Did my python?
Go.
What's mine? Let's go. I'm so anxious. Wait, I'm touching your nasty hands. Yeah. All the nasty.
Listen, you got this. You dealt with snakes before. Just a human before. I like these people, but I don't necessarily trust the information that might come out of that trophy room. I need to hear it through these ears right here, straight from the British man's mouth himself, what it is. And so it's just important for me to win.
Team B,
One of the strongest players in this game is Chris. He absolutely killed that. It's going to be hard for us to win this challenge right now. We got to work as a team. This is the only way that we could win, especially because Sydney's having his breakdown.
ready, set, go.
Run. We're moving.
Roll rock gun. What's this? Roll rock gun. What's this?
I got mine. African hedgehog. I got it.
Pac-Man frog. Pac-Man frog is mine.
Hissing cockroach. Shut it, lock it.
Lock it.
Go. Run. We're moving.
Done. How on earth do I pick the giant snake? I don't know if I can do it.
Okay.
I'm super nervous. Sydney sees her snake and come on, woman, like pick that thing up, throw it in the goddamn cage. Like, come on.
You got it. Easy work. Easy. Good job.
Nice. Let's go. Everybody get in here.
Good deal.
I'm Baddie. Let's go.
Well, that was very close. Both teams completed the task with a perfect score. But who was faster? Team A took 1 minute and 34 seconds. Team B, you completed the activity in a stunning 54 seconds.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Oh, okay.
Team B, you all faced your fears, especially Sydney with the snake. Congratulations for your bravery. For that, you will gain access to the trophy room this afternoon, where you will gain information on the millionaire. Happy hunting!
Oh my gosh, that's sushi.
Stop it right now.
I'll take all the plates.
Yes. How fun was that challenge? I'm so glad I didn't have to eat anything.
Was it fun? No.
Did anybody notice anything unusual today when we went down to the beach? The thing that I noticed was all the guys did the skipping stones. And I was wondering, who was the first one that suggested that?
Yeah, that wasn't a suggestion. I'm sitting here bored.
And you just went out and started skipping stones.
I love that.
Maybe that's nothing.
And that's something different, right?
I'm gonna defend Phil here. If you put a group of guys on a beach with stones and water, we're gonna throw the stones.
Who do you guys think you would choose as the person for your trophy room?
I need to get the clue in the trophy room because I don't trust Lauren and I don't trust anybody else.
It's my third time there and I had to pick a mistake. So I want to be that one person and I will share the information. I'm just
The only person we know here that's not the millionaire is me.
That is true.
So if someone's for sure not the millionaire and has no reason to lie at all,
Why do you make the face?
We all have a reason to lie still.
You don't have to like look at her when I know you're like,
allowed to look
no,
around at the table.
look at her.
You already have a lot of other advantages that we don't have
Yeah,
as the former
exactly.
millionaire.
Baby girl, you just ran around this house and lied for 2 eliminations, and we know that.
Have you lost your mind? There is not a chance that I would ever vote for you to be the voice of the trophy room. Not only that, now you're arrogant enough to think you're about to coast for days and you got it all figured out. That type of thing irks me.
I made my point. I'm not going to keep arguing it. I'm not comfortable with you being the one.
I'm not comfortable with you either.
Listen, man, it's going well, I think. I haven't been accused. So from a strategic standpoint, it doesn't make sense to complete this agenda. Especially when I see that there's some friction that's taking place between Lauren and Sydney. So I'll take one vote against me. And right now, I could just sit pretty and fly under the radar.
I personally think these two right now is a little shaky for me.
That's fine. I'm fine with anybody else then.
So Corey, what are your thoughts being on the winning team? Do you think you could be somebody or there's someone else that you feel more comfortable going in?
I'm definitely comfortable being the one. Because I'm going to come out and I'm going to tell you guys straight what happened.
I want to make sure that clue is not given to somebody that's gonna bullshit us. Doesn't have to be me. Can't be Sydney.
The trophy room. Gorgeous fire hazard. Corey, Kyle, Philip, Sydney, Lauren. How are you all feeling right now being back in the trophy room?
Amazing.
Feels good to be
Hey,
back.
perfect. First time here, so
First time for
feel
Phil.
good. Any suspects? Sydney,
Trying not to talk to get in trouble whenever I do.
do you notice any odd behavior in the house?
I'm keeping my mouth shut because I can feel Lauren eyeing me this entire time, just waiting for something to pounce on. I think we're ready for a clue now.
That's fine. You see, that's why I'm a homie, man. That's why I'm a homie. Well, congratulations for winning that challenging activity. You will now receive a clue. Well, one of you will. You must now choose who you wish to receive this information. It's not a simple decision. It must be somebody that you think you can truly trust.
I can go first. I'm voting for Corey.
Yeah, my vote is you as well, Corey.
My strategy is I don't want to put up a fight to get the clue and have people thinking that, oh, why are you putting up the fight? Because you're the millionaire? Yeah, I mean, I trust you.
I'm fine with Corey. I don't care.
Thank you.
Let's make it happen.
Have you made a decision?
Yes.
Yes.
Corey. Everyone else, thank you so much. I shall see you later.
People are starting to break down fast. class. I think this house needs a leader to step up. So I'm going to keep playing with integrity, honesty. I got to be that guy right now.
Congratulations. Were they right to trust you, Corey?
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to tell you something about the millionaire's secret agenda. Sadly, the millionaire chose not to attempt it. Coward. What I can tell you is that the millionaire was not chased by the hound in the first activity. Why are you laughing?
Because that hound never chased me. In my heart, if I go out there and say what I said I was going to, this could be my last night.
It could cost you $1 million if you make the wrong decision.
When it comes to lying, I've done it a few times in my life and it got me nowhere. The objective of this game is to win $1 million, but the road is paved with lies, deceit, and manipulation. I'm super tempted to not tell the truth right now. Oh, this guy's interesting.
Good luck. And I'll see you at the elimination dinner.
Oh my God.
I'm just ready for Corey to come.
I know. What do you think he's gonna say? You see him?
You look a little disturbed.
Oh, shiz.
This one was tough.
Oh.
The very first thing that was said was that the millionaire did not attend to their agenda.
Oh. That may mean that somebody felt, I don't feel safe to do that.
I feel like I can't get away with it. Like it's something that would make them suspicious. I think Phil's the millionaire. It just makes so much sense. The millionaire didn't complete their agenda. He's been trying so hard to fly under the radar. Phil is just very suspicious to me.
Here's the hard part.
Oh.
My heart is going a million miles an hour right now. What do I tell these people? But I came up with a plan. I'm just praying it doesn't backfire on me. The millionaire was not chased by the hound in the first round.
Okay.
So immediately I thought, I didn't get chased at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh.
I didn't get chased.
I didn't get chased.
I did.
I didn't get chased.
You got chased. She did not get chased.
So let's raise our hands if you didn't get chased down. And we know it's not me.
So it narrows it down.
Lauren can't be the millionaire. And you have these 6 names to go by. Lydia, Corey, myself, Cara, Sydney, and Phil. I feel like I'm back to square one when you just really have no idea.
How you guys feeling? Like you guys?
I trust you.
Yeah, of course, 100%. You did that to your own detriment.
Thanks for sharing.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Whoever got that million yesterday has got to have a lot of pressure on them.
Especially being one of the 6, you know what I mean? So it's just like you already feel you're one of the 6, and then you got the millions on top of that. There are 6 people who the clue could pertain to. More people to marry. I welcome you in with open arms. But now I need to find myself in these different circles, engaging with different folk, reading the tea leaves, listening to it, trying to see how others are voting.
I'm playing for the team right now. I want to be helpful. And I think Sydney's the millionaire. Right after the boxes, I knew that was a prime time to soak up energy. What are people feeling? So that was when we went down to the beach. Yes. And just body language, and it was like shortness, like short breaths, and does fear look in the eye?
Very good, Oscar.
And I was like, another thing, just a quick note, is as soon as we do the challenge, like, oh, I'll do it. If I have a couple sniff, then I should be the one to. And I was like, interesting.
Or bring up the conversation, ultimately start here, so you can end up here making it a team vote.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I see the same thing.
But the defensiveness and how that got so heated,
Yeah.
it's worth considering.
Yeah, it's just worth considering.
Clue is the millionaire was not chased by the hound in the first activity.
Sydney's in that group. So I know now for certain that the millionaire is Sydney.
My head is burning.
I don't think any of us has a specific person in mind. So now we have a clue. And unfortunately, I'm not safe. I don't trust Lauren, and we don't have enough information to tell who the millionaire really is. So rather than keep Lauren and the millionaire in, I'm more comfortable getting one of them for sure gone. She has to go home. I genuinely don't have a clue. So then it's okay. Do we go with someone suspicious or do we vote out a dangerous player? And Lauren's a player. And I'm sorry, I don't know if anybody else has seen how smart and like sneaky she actually is.
Yeah, now that she's
Veteran millionaire.
yeah. To me personally, Lauren's useless. I think we're all on the same page.
Tonight's so hard.
I know.
Why in the hell would I vote somebody off that I know is certainly not the millionaire? They're not playing the same game that I'm playing. There are two sides right now, the Lauren camp and the Sydney camp. I think what's really bothersome is the, I'm here to play an integrity game, and it's like, you're really not.
I've been in voting strategy
Yeah,
conversation
I
with you
would-
specifically, especially now that you and I are both safe.
Yeah.
And Corey, mentally, you were never on the list for me, and now you're logically not on the list as well, 100%.
What I'm seeing from Sydney is how I felt for the first couple days. I see fear in her eyes, and what I see is body language of somebody that's feeling
Nervous.
Explain that.
I don't know.
Do you have an emergency?
No. My character, I'm pretty transparent too. Like, I don't like to be loud and wrong.
Yeah.
But as far as like, ooh, I'm not gonna vote for you because if I think your ass is it, I'm voting for you.
I think just go check out if there's more people that can talk.
Cara.
Lydia.
Hi. I just want to vibe check. Hi, they give you a hug. They just wanted you to be a part of that conversation.
Oh, okay.
I'm voting for her. 100%. I just want to be super clear with you.
Yeah.
That may all be true. I have no reason to trust anything that she said.
No, I don't. You already know where I stand.
How's your feeling about who it is?
It's not me.
You're low on the list. You're low on the list, just objectively for me.
I have been noticing maybe people were more vocal the last couple of rounds, and now they're getting quieter. I personally noticed a little change in Phil, slight budge.
I just feel like so much, it could be anything.
I feel like right now, we can't just throw names in.
Yeah.
We need logic. We need
Reason.
So, I'll say it again, but right now, if it's not crystal clear, millionaire-wise to me, by tonight, I'm voting for Lauren.
Same here.
I said the same thing.
I know they are Team Sydney, but I just don't think that taking Lauren out right now is smart. I think the quieter ones need to band together and fight back against the more vocal people in the house.
Chris, Corey, Jamie, Sydney, we're all like, I don't care if she's not, she's gonna go home.
That's pretty much an alliance for me.
I don't think Lauren is dangerous. I think Lauren is an asset. I think Sydney's dangerous.
You can't call anyone in that alliance out because the target will be on you.
And they have the numbers.
They presently have the 4. We would need Phil.
So what I think we have to do is say Lauren and we vote. I don't know if we tell Lauren or not.
We have to.
I want Lauren in this game because we know she's not the millionaire and she has some valuable information. So what do I need to do? I need to form my own alliance. You gotta know when to play your cards. And right now, I'm gonna play them.
Look at me. Myself, Kyle, Connor are not voting for you. We're not gonna say Sydney's name if that's what we want.
Why am I being thrown out there like it is then?
Listen to me.
I'm missing it. What's happening?
Corey,
Who's gonna vote for me?
look at me. Look at me right now.
This doesn't make any sense.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I need you to focus. Please, I'm begging you. Corey, Chris, Sydney, and Jamie will vote for you. So we are trusting each other that we will not vote for you because we don't like that alliance mentality.
They're gonna vote for me anyway.
It doesn't matter because we're not voting for you. They only have 4. We just have to hope that Phil, that's the only one that I can't speak for. Do you have any relationship with Phil?
I think I do, but nothing's true.
I hope that we could sway Phil in not choosing Lauren. But then again, you have to be very careful because if you're coming off as if you're swaying somebody, then all eyes are going to be on you.
Lauren, I think your name is gonna be out there.
And I think that that's going to be a one move.
Are you going with the snowball?
Oh, what? When it comes to Lauren?
Yeah.
So if I was to vote for Lauren, it would just be because you just kind of hate the term dangerous player. You know what I mean? It would be because of that. Like, if I knew who the millionaire is 100%, then other people would have to go. You know what I mean? Because I just don't want it to come to me.
Think Sydney's like kind of persuading you, or you think it's just natural?
I don't think it's persuade, you know what I mean? But it's just like, you just bond with somebody just on an emotional level. It's hard.
Well, I think things are going to change after tonight. And I think Sydney's going to hell on scholarship, the way she has acted. We need to get Sydney out tonight.
This rift between Lauren and Sydney is going to get spicy. So I don't think I'm getting sent home. I opted not to complete the challenge because this little beef, and I feel pretty good about it, but the moment I started thinking about, putting some 13-inch rims on my Kia Soul, that's the time that I'm going to lose it. Any moment, something can change.
This is the worst dinner yet. If this last minute plan doesn't work, I'm going home.
There's no doubt in my mind that Lauren is gunning for me. Now, I might look like $1 million, but I'm not the millionaire.
Welcome to another elimination dinner. Let's start the discussion.
Peter, there's 2 ways we can find the millionaire. We could take a guess and probably be wrong. The other way is to vote for somebody who is actively disincentivized to find the millionaire because they're 100% not the millionaire, and I'll be voting for Lauren tonight. I think we will do a better job finding the millionaire without you in the group.
The information that I have is helpful right now to determine who the millionaire is. And I'm fairly certain I know who it is.
The only reason you're coming for me is because I brought it to
But
everybody's
you're
attention.
genuinely the millionaire is why I'm trying to get you out.
Baby girl, you are going to be so shocked when you see my empty box.
There are clues along the way that I have
I would love to hear them.
Okay, I'm glad you asked.
Sure.
This is how I keep my information.
Oh,
all right.
Was
So, thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we saw our boxes, I noticed a serious deer in the headlights look on your face that I remember feeling. I was so scared. And you have the same look. There was a different energy and a more defensiveness. You were so smooth and cool, calm, and collected. And then suddenly, that turned on a dime, okay? The big breaths, there was like a shortness in your breath, but you're trying to take big breaths. You're trying to calm yourself. I see it. I saw it at the beach. I saw it. Also, you faced your biggest fear, yay. But also,
But that's suspicious.
but a motivation, wanting to be the one that's maybe in the trophy room, learning a clue. Okay? You were first to volunteer to go to the trophy room.
That's my ego.
Okay? One of these things doesn't mean anything, but all of the things mean something, and that is my piece.
Hey, Lauren, if we vote you out because you're a strong player and a threat because you've been a millionaire, is that not a valid reason to vote you out?
That is a bonehead move, if I'm completely honest, because
Appreciate that.
I'm a valuable player.
Any questions asked, I've been honest. I've shared openly.
Why should I believe you? You have done nothing but lie because you played the game. But now you come back and act like we're supposed to be like, oh, she's a saint for telling us that? No, we're going to look at you differently. Of course we will. All we have is that you lied to us. That's it. That's all we have.
I do have a heart for what I think is the right way to play a game and what I think is integrity. That's what motivates me.
This one absolute nonsense has got to stop. Whatever this is you got going on, Lauren, is absolutely ridiculous, and it irks my spirit. Your energy and mouth has been about certain things like, oh yeah, of course, you and Sydney.
Can you please not do that?
No, I'm gonna do this. It's a lot of stuff that you're saying, and I sure wish I had receipts in my bosom.
I don't like feeling mocked.
That's what you did. I am a mirror reflection of your energy, so if you don't like it, imagine how I feel.
Okay.
That is really the reason why I'm going to be voting for you tonight.
Hurts seeing Lauren hurt, but at the end of the day, she knows things that we don't know.
Carl, we haven't heard anything from you this term.
I've been wanting to play the game of getting the millionaire out, but I don't know who that is. And the only thing I know for sure is that Lauren's going to be a major threat to me later. So she has my vote.
Philip.
I think last elimination, I was loud and wrong. Now I'm just trying to be mindful. Get what they're saying when it comes to just the strategy aspect. And ultimately, it doesn't make sense to get the millionaire out right now. Let's get other people out. You know what I mean? Just because why? I don't want that coming to me.
There you go.
But also, I don't want to negate what Lauren said. This checklist of quote-unquote odd behavior. So it's just like having me think, all right, you know, how is it? So do I have like one person that I'm 100% on? Nah.
It's time. Let's vote.
I don't feel a lot of defense for me, which I understand, but it feels very much like I am alone in it. Unless everything works according to plan, I'm going home.
Lauren's crying. It sucks. But you gotta put emotion aside sometimes and just execute. Everyone I brought in on this plan, fingers crossed, like, I hope they stick to it and I hope they vote Sydney. And I knew Phil was our wild card. And man, I hope he votes with us.
It's time to reveal who you think is the millionaire. Oh, there are two keys in here, which means it's a tie. Lauren. Sydney.
Let's keep it interesting.
This calls for a revote. You may only vote for Sydney or Lauren. And if this is a tie again, the millionaire's vote will break the tie. Gaston, another vote, s'il vous plaît.
Hey, this is wild. Yeah. Well, my first vote, I circled Lauren's name because it is my girl. The second vote, I'm contemplating if I gotta change my strategy, change my game plan, or what. I'm starting to feel the pressure a little bit.
The second vote is in. And I regret to inform you it was a tie again. But the millionaire, hidden among you, broke the tie. The guest going home tonight is... Lauren.
Yeah.
It is time to open your box and prove that you are not the millionaire. Empty.
Just take note, everybody. Got it really narrowed down now. Don't get distracted by louder voices.
Lauren, you will need to check out of the stag immediately.
Okay, I'm on. I'm proud to have been here, and I'm proud to have done it exactly how I did it, and no regrets whatsoever. And honestly, the $1 million sounds really great, but I don't need it at the sacrifice of some of the things that are needed, I think, to win this game. And I'm so okay with that.
9 of you remain. The millionaire is still here with us. Tomorrow, I have another activity planned for you, and it's quite thirst-quenching. Good night, and happy hunting.
So, one times.
Nobody's got anything to say about how unpleasant that was.
You know, realistically, we got a big piece of information, and it's pretty telling, right? The millionaire's vote was the deciding factor on who went home, whether it was Sydney or Lauren, which means the millionaire voted for Lauren, which means the millionaire is the person who voted for Lauren within the 6 people.
If there are 6 people who were not chased by the hound, who could be the millionaire, please allow me. Corey and Sydney. Then you have Phil, Lydia, myself, and Cara. 6 people who could be the millionaire. And the deciding vote tonight to send Lauren home was the millionaire's vote.
I will go ahead and tell I voted for you, Sydney.
I voted for Lauren.
Obviously, I did too.
I did.
I voted for you, Sydney.
Sydney, I'm not gonna lie, I voted for you.
Sam, you voted for Sydney too?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just asking because it's good to know how you two voted.
Right. I do think everyone is being honest about their votes.
So it was not myself, it was not Cara, and it was not Lydia who sent Lauren home. That means that the millionaire is either Sydney, Corey, or Phil.
Okay, so if it's narrowed down to 3 people then,
Wait, who's the 3? Me, Corey.
and Phil.
That was a lot of info right there.
Everybody agrees with that, right? Based on the facts that are at play.
Yeah. I'm happy for everybody to say who they voted for because it helps clear my name. I do notice that Phil never says who he voted for. We know, but he never admits it.
I was right. It's Phil. There's just no way that he would send Sydney home. It's him. It has to be him.
You're gonna be sitting on your hands all day tomorrow.
Oh man, what is happening? I should have sent Sid home, because then it wouldn't have snowballed into a second tie. I messed up because I went feelings over facts. My back is against the wall, especially that we have it narrowed down to 3 people. But baby, listen, as long as I got ref, I'm not going to go down without a fight.
I don't trust anybody to start. I really don't trust people now.
I need to move the money. This is Mad Hunger Game.
The hunt is on.
The millionaire is lying about their profession.
What if someone's a cop?
I will never forget that. It was downright cruel. I want her ass out of here.
Who lied?
Somebody lied. This is a game about lies.
It's a hell of a twist.
Be the millionaire. I think we're shallow and pretentious.
What?
I'm here for this.
That's some savage shit. She's not helping us. It's driving me insane.
You've seen the power that the millionaire wields.
I didn't see that coming.
I know how close you and your mother were. She told me many times. She just had something else in mind for you.
What is this?
She wanted you to open it when you were alone. Do you have a DVD player?
Yeah. It's in the closet next to the VCR and the Buttershine. Hey, Bean. Last week, I was getting my affairs in order. I found this list. I knew you were only 13 when you wrote it, but it is a map toward your best self.
As a life motivator, this is kind of genius.
Really? Go all out in a mosh pit. Play one-on-one with a New York Knicks. Oh, do stand-up comedy. Walk me through that.
You're not funny.
Every time you check off something from the list, Brad is going to give you one of these DVDs. Are you kidding me? It's like I've fallen. Family secrets. You can't just drop a bomb like that and walk away. Private detectives, becoming friends with a lawyer.
So we're friends now.
Trying to horrible feeling you've given up on that one too.
So you and Alex. You always talk like there's something wrong with you. I don't believe it.
Life is beautiful and messy and complicated, and sometimes it doesn't look the way you think it's supposed to look. Get a tattoo. You can skip.
What are you looking for? You're making a big mistake. And he's only a kid.
Dad, I haven't done anything!
He's a good kid. Jamie, I want you to listen carefully. I'm going to start off with asking you.
Do you know a girl called Kate Leonard? Yeah? Just try to get you best friends then.
Is she that the...
Why would you ask her?
So do you think it would be okay if we speak about it? I haven't done anything. You're a good dad, a great dad.
He hasn't been found guilty. He's been accused.
Banged by a girl, you sausage.
You're not getting it. I'm not getting it. That's, you're not reading what they're doing. It's a call to action by the manosphere. 80% of women are attracted to 20% of men. You must trick them because you'll never get them in a normal way. We've done nothing wrong, have we? Hey! It's crazy what your brain tells you to do when you're a kid.
I'm crazy about love stories, especially those with a happy ending. But the bad thing about my job, it ends. That's why I'm the best chaperone in town. And then beyond that at your service. These rich young ladies' parents pay me to help them find the perfect suitor. Too young, too ordinary. No. One widowed father, 3 daughters. Now all I have to do is follow the basic manual for all, so I don't make any mistakes. Because